Hello my dear friends, lockdown here in Switzerland, indoors most of the time. Been looking through the internet, also doing work on videos, but looking through the internet, found this amazing website. A couple of years ago I did a video on Alan Wolfson, who does miniature dioramas of, or diorama of New York shops, sort of Times Square, places like that, Cat's Deli. And that's up on the top right of the screen there, you'll see that, and I'll leave the video link in the description. And then I've come across this guy called Randy Hage, or Hege, I'm not exactly sure how he pronounces his name, but he does these amazing models of shop fronts. Wait till you see these. You can read through that, and I'll leave you the link to his description of... And I'll leave you the link, of course, to his website also in the description. Just a fantastic artist. What he was doing was he was taking photographs in the 90s, I read it maybe here somewhere, of these storefronts. Some of them were already closed up. And now he's made models of them, and heaps of them have sold. He's so good. Wait till you see these. I wish I had done that in the 90s. There's a lot of old shops from the old world that were all, were closed. Still had stuff in them and all that. I wish I had photographed them, actually. Not that I could make these amazing models, but I just wish I had photographed them. So, are you ready for these? Check these out. I'm going to have to make this a bit bigger. These are quite small. You can't sort of enlarge these ones, unfortunately. You might have done these earlier. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. This one, the Vesuvio Bakery. Isn't that fab? So he would use the photo to form the model, of course, and they are just so realistic. The attention to detail, absolutely fantastic. Now this has been an old one, this sign. That sign's from about the 1930s or 40s. You can tell by the shape of the Bakelite letters. Isn't that fab? Nick's Luncheonette. That's also an old sign. That is also an old sign. And you just don't see these sort of shops anymore. And they're all gone, of course. They're all gone. He has done an amazing thing here. Look at that. Donuts Coffee Shop. Also a very old sign. That. I'd love to know what happened to those signs. Now, these ones are a lot bigger, so I'm going to bring the page right down. Here we go. Mars Bar. That must have been some cornerfront bar. Wow. Does anyone know the story of these places? If do, please leave a comment. If you recognize any of these storefronts. Absolutely. They're all in New York. Absolutely mind-boggling. Ideal Hosiery. I love this one. This shop is, look, upstairs you can see, all full of boxes. And the shop inside is full of boxes. So obviously they were using it for storage. And you can see the sort of 1960s, 1970s type window display. Absolutely wonderful. There is a shop like that. I don't know if it's still open around here in Switzerland. It's all faded. Everything's still inside an old hardware store, all still faded. That must be a close-up of the grocery store. I think. Right, Ray's Grocery. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? I remember when I was in my 20s, there was a shop in Australia too. It had been closed up for decades. The family didn't want to sell it. It was in prime, a top area. It was prime real estate. Queen Street, Wallara. Any Australians out there, you may remember it. You could look through the window. They had it was like an old haberdashery. Had all the old counters and everything. It was like something out of the early 1900s, just frozen in time. No, I love this one too. I just love the look at the details up here. Wow, the facade is just incredible. The ventilator, the rubbish on the ground, the old telephone, payphone, parking meter, boarded up. Oh, this guy is very talented. Good on you, Randy. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Absolutely. The other day I was just staring at these for hours. Just absolutely mind-boggling. Zigzag Records. Take this down a bit. New and used. Traded collectibles bought and sold. Of course, people of a certain age will remember the record shops. I used to go all the time. I was a real music lover. Always at my record. Then it became cassettes. And look at this, the Jewish bakery. Yonah Schimmel Knish Bakery. Original since 1910. Don't tell me it's not there anymore. Oh my goodness. Everyone knows the Jewish bakers are the best. Isn't that fab? Isn't that fab? Yeah, so that must have been a close-up before of the grocery store. Deli grocery. Open. Wow. He's done well. He really has preserved history. Anyone here? Does anyone recognize that? The Lennox Lounge. Was anybody there? Tell me. I'd love to hear in the comment section if any of you guys remember these storefronts. That would really make my day. We're going to have to bring this one down. McSorley's Old Ale House is an Irish bar, an Irish tavern. Fan dabby dozy. Look at that. Established 1854. Is that no longer there? That'd be a crying shame. Well, he's got some sturdy doors. Must have been some brawls going on in that place. Fuck. No, what are they selling? Like t-shirts and stuff? Should we have a zoom in? Let's have a zoom in. See if we can see what they're... Oh, what am I doing here? See if we can see what they're selling there. Looks like sort of t-shirts, doesn't it? Ramones. Oh yeah, sort of music orientated fan merchandise. And of course Cat's Deli. Cat's Deli. If I ever get to New York, I'm going to Cat's Deli. If it's still open. Please tell me it's still open. Because also Alan Wolfson did some brilliant dioramas, interior as well, of cats. Check that link. Check that out. That's fantastic. And the lucky and last one, Pearl Paint. Pearl Paint. It went to its demise. Look at all the rubbish on the ground. It's just really amazing. Every little bit of attention to detail. Right up here, the fire escape. Aren't they amazing? My dear viewers, look at even the don't walk sign. I'm going to start looking through the internet the next few days, being on lockdown. So there'll be different things that I'm going to be looking at. Stay tuned if you're interested in a lot of diverse stuff, not just dioramas. It's going to be a whole lot of stuff. Alright my friends, take care. Bye bye.